In this video we are going to dive into an interesting app to study geometry called Arloon Geometry. You can see that on the top right corner. And this is a good app for iOS. If we go into it, we can see both sections. There are a couple of sections, Learn and Exercises. We are going to know what's going on in the Learn section because exercises are just to practice and we want our students to understand concepts. So we go in, we choose, for example, prisms, and we are going to work with a pentagonal prism. So as you can see, they can visualize how a pentagonal prism is in 3 dimensions. So we can then move forward to study vertices, edges, faces, whatever. But now we are interested in the difference between area and volume. You can see that this prism has volume because you can feel this prism that now you can see just in front of you. That's very interesting for students. We can fill it with something, so there's a volume they can work out because it's a 3-dimensional shape. But if we want to work out the area of this prism, we need to have it flat. So we need to do the flat development of this prism, and then they'll realize that area involves 2 dimensions, while volume involves 3. Now they can measure, for example, and work out the area of these rectangles. This is the width of the rectangle, 1.8 centimeters, and they can measure, for example, the height of the pentagon of the rectangle and then work out the whole area of this prism. And then when they introduce the concept of area, we can go back to the volume, to the 3-dimensional volume. Apart from that, we can see their formulas, some formulas about the area and the volume, but the most interesting part is that they deduce those formulas by working with these prisms, polyhedra, or whatever we pick up. So I think it's a good, interesting way using augmented reality to study geometry.